Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about breaking news surrounding Hedera being set to power CBDC frameworks around the world. On the 9th of February, the official emtech Twitter page tweeted insights in regards to developments surrounding emtech announcing first a digital regulatory platform for central banks and fintechs built to usher in the new age of regulatory innovation for the digital currency era. The newly acquired regulatory nature surrounding the introduction and development of a regulatory compliant CBDC platform, the modern worldwide provider of central banking digital infrastructure, today announced it has launched the first multi-country and multi-regulator solution for central banks, financial regulators and fintech solution providers, the Fintech Digital Regulatory Platform. Starting with the Bank of Ghana pilot last year, emtech has moved from beta into production and is now onboarding 5 central banks and regulators and servicing several new and established fintechs in Africa, US and the Caribbean. The platform marks the first multi-country and multi-regulator solution that efficiently connects an innovative fintech ecosystem with central banks and financial regulatory bodies. emtech's DRP provides a stable and modular infrastructure where central banks can uphold their role as regulators while offering modern, digital and tech-focused regulatory frameworks that encourage innovation. emtech's developments surrounding CBDC initiatives, namely the regulatory compliant nature surrounding CBDCs and fintech initiatives, is an exciting initiative surrounding developments involving CBDC and financial infrastructure. Furthermore, this development could be equally as exciting for Hedera as a whole. emtech's CBDC development sees the fintech company directly leveraging the Hedera network, namely Hedera's consensus service, into CBDC frameworks. This initiative sees the Hedera network being directly incorporated into emtech's core CBDC solution. emtech turned to the Hedera consensus service in view of CBDC developments, namely due to the flexibility, scalability, decentralization, and sustainability offered by the Hedera network. emtech's private CBDC platform will look to leverage the fast, fair, and secure Hashgraph consensus algorithm, which provides an asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance ordering service within and between each network. The following clip from the CEO of Hedera, Mance Harmon, details how Hedera could be leveraged in development surrounding CBDCs.
What's the value proposition that Hedera brings to CBDCs in general? CBDC, central bank digital currencies, are going to be built and customized for specific monetary authorities. Those are going to be bespoke solutions, very likely. They're going to require unique data privacy and operating conditions. Hedera, with the Hedera Consensus Service, gives those monetary authorities the ability to build customized CBDC networks for their countries, but they can operate those permissioned networks with whatever parties they want to operate the nodes. It's a permissioned basically application network run by parties of their choosing. They can protect user privacy, but at the same time leverage a global ordering service for their consensus process and for enabling interoperability between those CBDC networks using this global ordering system, which is HCS, Hedera Consensus Service.
The joint emtech-Hedera collaboration will see emtech actively leverage Hedera's consensus service for a number of global CBDC initiatives, such as stablecoins, digital asset developments, and the incorporation of distributed ledger technology more broadly, particularly in Africa and the Caribbean. emtech is already involved in developments surrounding CBDCs, namely in Africa, whereby the likes of the Central Bank of Nigeria and Ghana are actively utilizing emtech's CBDC frameworks into their CBDC sandbox developments. In the case of Nigeria, emtech has been tasked to provide the capacity to build CBDCs and also implement emtech's regulatory compliant modern central bank sandbox for the Nigerian central bank. With the vast majority of central banks directly researching or in the process of developing their respective CBDC, the breaking news surrounding the newly acquired nature surrounding emtech's CBDC offering could be an enticing factor which draws more central banks turning to emtech in view of incorporating or directly utilizing the fintech company's offerings. This factor could be bullish for the Hedera network, whereby with emtech's CBDC offering directly utilizing the Hedera consensus service in regards to developments surrounding CBDCs, the Hedera network will see significant increases in its utility, which in turn will induce increases in the transaction validation and synonymous increases in the demand for HBAR tokens. Further to emtech having a direct affiliation with the Nigerian and Ghanaian central banks in view of CBDC developments, emtech has strong links to the Federal Reserve, whereby emtech has headed a joint venture known as Project New Dawn, which aims to provide economic inclusion for millions of Americans who face limitations in accessibility to banks through the development of a CBDC. Hedera and Microsoft are both collaborating partners in the emtech-led Project New Dawn initiative. With the regulatory compliant nature attached to emtech's CBDC development offerings, the likes of the Federal Reserve may see emtech as an attractive offering in view of developing a US CBDC. The regulatory compliant nature attached to the emtech-ran CBDC development is coupled with emtech's CBDC framework being extremely eco-friendly in nature. From a research study conducted by UCL, Hedera's network is carbon negative. Hedera's Hashgraph technology uses approximately 0.02 watts of energy per transaction. This is in contrast to the Ethereum network, which uses approximately 557.13 watts of energy per transaction. These highly attractive qualities makes Hedera's technology an ideal private network to power a nationwide economy at minimal environmental costs and near instantaneous transaction capabilities. With Hedera being involved in development surrounding CBDCs, Hedera's offerings, namely the network's consensus service, could play a key role in development surrounding the new age of finance. What are your thoughts on Hedera? Do you think Hedera will play a key role in CBDC developments? Let us know your views in the comments below. Become a Crypto Clan member by joining us on Telegram and Twitter, where we talk all things crypto. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.